Welcome back to another Knockout Games review. This is Angry Gallo here, and I'm gonna talk about Gears of War 4. Here's the deal. I love Gears of War. I love this series. I've played at least 100 hours on each of the previous 4 games, probably more than that. I have a Gears of War tattoo, I've read all the novels, I've read all the comic books. I love this series. So I'm gonna be a little bit biased here, and I apologize for that. But I fucking love this game. I'm just gonna say it out there, I love this game. If you're a Gears of War fan, you should have bought this game already. If you were on the fence, you should buy this game. Anyways, when they announced this game a couple years ago, I was excited, but I was worried, because you never know how it's gonna happen since it doesn't have the same original people behind it. Then Microsoft bought it from Epic. I said, cool, in-house studio, it works with Halo. I want to see what this, you know, develops like. Then they added Rod Ferguson into it. I was like, fuck yeah, they added someone from the original games, so they're gonna treat this with respect for the fans and actually try something good. And fuck, they did. They actually did. They did a great job in this game. There was some drama when the first trailer came out, when people saw who the playable characters were, and like, oh no, they look like models. They're too pretty to be in Gears of War. Well, not really. Just because you're not playing as beat up middle aged men doesn't mean it's not Gears. The story takes 25 years after Gears of War 3, so it's been 25 years of peace, which means humans have gotten better skin by then, because they're not fighting every day for their lives. So, besides that drama about the Gap kids and all this shit with the model squad, the story is actually pretty good. Like I said, it takes 25 years after Gears of War 3 ended. It's been peace. Humanity is trying to start over. The government's back. The COG is back. And like that, there's people who don't want to be part of the government, so they're called the outsiders because they live outside the city walls. They have villages, just like the Stranded did in the first couple games. So there's elements from the original series that they're bringing back. And they went the easy route, I will say, like Star Wars Episode 7, where they reused some of the story that worked in the previous games and they made it their own. And the thing is, it worked. It really worked. I enjoyed the story a lot. The character development of the new squad is really well done. By the end of the game, I care about these people. I care about JD Phoenix, I care about Dell, I care about Kate. All three I'm I made a connection with through the journey. It's an 8-hour campaign, and I got to know these people. I enjoy their banter. I enjoy their dialogue. There was a really good writing involved in here, and they added cameos from the previous characters from the previous games, and they were handled really well. They didn't overstay. They had a purpose. They showed up. It was really made for fans of the series, just so we can see where they are at 25 years later after the end of Gears of War 3. And I thought it was really well done and really appreciated, because I wanted to know what happened to those characters, and they showed me. So thank you for that. The gameplay, it's like I said, it's an 8-hour campaign, just like the previous games. So it's not super long. It's long enough. There's a lot of action in it. It's right from the beginning to the end. You're just fighting to survive. There's even some sections in some acts that it becomes horde mode, where you have to set up fortifications and you have to survive waves of enemies. There's different enemies now. There's some different tactics, different guns. It feels like the old Gears of War, but it's a new Gears of War. Like, they have the essence of the original games, and they're pushing the series forward. So I appreciate that a lot. I think it's a great way to start the new probably trilogy. I think it is. Uh, they gave me likable characters, good story, and the ending. Holy shit! I want to know what's gonna happen on Gears of War 5. The mechanics are there. They're still solid as hell. You have like run and cover, base, shooting, third person, all that is still there and it's solid as hell. They added new multiplayer modes, which I can see people some liking and some are like, ignoring. But let's face it, people are still gonna be playing King of the Hill, Annex Guardian, the classic Gears of War modes, and the maps are great. Some are smaller than I expected, some are too big for 5v5, but I'm fucking enjoying the multiplayer, and I suck at it. But the biggest welcoming thing that we wanted back was Horde mode is back, 3.0. After taking a break with Judgment, which a lot of people are trying to forget that game, Horde mode is back. And Horde mode 2.0 added fortifications, 3.0 it's adding classes. So, which is different, kind of weird at first, but you select a class. It can be a sniper, an engineer, a heavy. You have different classes that do different things. If you have a really good team with Mike, you can actually plan for it in the lobby and have a really well-balanced team, but chances are you're gonna get stuck with a bunch of idiots like I do, and they don't have mics, and you all pick the same class, and it's just a disaster. But it's a pretty cool idea what they did. I enjoy it. Gives me it gives me a way to actually try in different classes and see how they play. So I'm already gonna spend a lot of hours in this mode, so now I have more reason to do it. Horde mode was something that didn't need to be tweaked a lot, but what they added and they changed a little bit, it works great. It's definitely best Horde mode so far. The voice acting in this game is solid. Gears has always had really good voice acting, and the new people that came in, the new actors that came in, did a great job to maintain that quality in the series.
A couple of extra Lancers here, and seriously, bots might do more harm than good.
Don't worry. He'll pull something out of his ass. He always does.
They're surrounding us.
Holy shit, you scared the crap out of me.
The game runs at 30 frames per second on Xbox, 60 frames per second on PC, and what I've been told, it looks fucking amazing on PC. Because it looks great on Xbox, but I've heard that on PC it just looks fantastic. The game looks amazing. The skies, the textures, even when you blow up someone, the guts even look great on this game. So, as you can see, I love this game. I really have nothing bad to say about it. But I know people are gonna bitch about the microtransaction. The game has a bounty system where you can purchase cars with earn in-game, or you can use real money and buy them. Now, this is all optional. It's all cosmetic items or boosts for XP in certain modes. It doesn't really break the game or anything. It doesn't make a difference. And if you're gonna bitch about microtransactions, then you're an idiot because they're optional. You don't have to buy them. It's not like a pay to win. So you can just ignore them. It's not a big deal. So it has microtransactions. Fuck it, get over it. Don't spend money. That's all you gotta do. Besides that, the game runs smooth, it's fun, the writing was solid, the gameplay is solid, the multiplayer is solid. It's a solid game. It's a really good game. Now, like I've said before, I'm biased because I love this series. So it's going to be really hard for it to disappoint me. But I do believe this is a must-play game, especially if you like shooters, if you like that kind of stuff, action-packed games. You should definitely play Gears. If you're a fan, you should have played already this game. Because if not, shame of you. Because this is a really fucking good game. That's all I have to say. Hopefully you find this useful, helpful. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Facebook at Knockout Games. And again, thank you for watching, and on to the next one.